Hello, welcome in, welcome back. I wouldn't say it was another sleepless night, but I don't know. I just am, I don't know. It's weird because I just, okay, I'll keep these two servers here, but yeah. I think that probably over the next few days until I go on my trip, that it's probably going to be this way, but I mean, we'll see. I'm hoping that's not the case. I might tonight just, right when I get home from work, do maybe 30 minutes of just studying for this tournament, and then go to bed early. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Okay, I'll go Prince. And then get Demolisher. Maybe we go Warrior. I have no idea. I was playing a few games and I was getting nothing, in the sense of what I wanted and what I wanted wasn't coming out. Or what I needed wasn't coming out. What I want is Undead Hinder. And then when you can't get that, then you try to get something else, and then it just doesn't it hasn't popped up. So anyways, one of the things that I wanted to talk about today, which came up on my feed because it was weird. Okay, I'm gonna go, if I go Princess and then Executioner, and then that's the team. So it's just a mix of everything, but no real true build. So I don't follow competitive Pokemon at all. Like it will probably show up on my feed maybe once a year for a day, and then I don't click on any videos, and it's like, okay, all right, we understand. Google understands that, I don't want to. I mean, I'm not interested in watching it, so therefore I'm not going to. Therefore, I'm not going to watch. Therefore, they're not going to suggest, or they'll suggest like one time. However, what I noticed was there were a few YouTubers who had been doing Pokemon videos over the last couple days. And I was thinking, oh, what's happening? And I watched because one of them was my friend's video, and so I watched, and it was about this ruling that I guess it was two notable players, and I apologize if I'm butchering the whole thing. Two players were disqualified for unsportsmanlike conduct, pretty much, because the tournament organizers deemed their actions as excessive celebration. Let me tell you, I watched those. The moment I saw it, I just went down the rabbit hole, and I said, okay, I'm just gonna go down the rabbit hole, and whatever happens, happens. And okay, what do you have? Okay, I'm willing to wait on this. Okay. But I went down the rabbit hole, and I mean, okay, this is the main character syndrome coming out in me, where I would say, yes, I've run tournaments. I understand how difficult it is, and there are some times where you have to make decisions that aren't going to be joyous, or they could basically ruin your reputation as a tournament organizer. And that's the stuff where you normally kind of would lean on the side of caution. You don't want to get people pissed off, but you also have to be just. This, when I saw the videos of what happened, and and I read the read what the Pokemon Company said, I was like, no, dude, no, this isn't it. This is not it. This is this is really bad. Okay, are we going to get anything? Okay, they want me to go full Noble. That's what they're telling me. They want me to go full Noble. Okay, I'm going to move Demolisher up. Yeah, they want me to go full Noble, but I'm going to stick with this. Okay. Yeah. I'm going to stick with this. If we... I mean, who knows? If Golden Knight absolutely beats us, I'm just going to get so mad. Yeah. Alright, well made to me. But yeah, I watched the videos, and I just was thinking, no, dude, there is no way this... Okay, so it was bad, you know, the ruling was bad. Would I have done it? No, I would not have. As a tournament organizer, I would have not made that ruling. I understand why they made the ruling. It was just... But, no, you cannot make that in that moment. Okay, are we going to get anything? No? I mean, we're at the end, so... Okay, alright, well, they basically just said, screw you, Glenn. I would say, given the situation, I just am not a believer in what the ruling was. Now, the problem I have with it was that I guess they really believe. Oh, okay, all right. I guess they really believe that they were in. How do I put this? A concession of making a mistake to them must have been seen as a weakness. Therefore, they cannot back down on the ruling. That is what I took out of it. Is that basically what the Pokemon Company was saying? Is that if we concede, we're going to look bad. So therefore, we cannot. We have to basically double down on what was ruled, which is really bad. I mean, that's just bad in itself. Okay, I'm going to go here. Yeah, we're going to still try to build Undead Hinder. Yeah, I just thought that was really, really bad for them to say, yeah, instead of saying, yeah, we made a mistake. Okay, we made a mistake, and we're going to figure out how to rectify. Now, that part I don't truly know, because you know, I would have to watch the tournament and all that stuff, and you know, I mean, there's people who cover competitive Pokemon who would probably know best of. Okay, this is what to do, and this is what should happen. I think I'm gonna... Yeah, let's get Skeleton King in here. Okay, you know what? If they want me to go Warrior, then I'm fine with that. Been having a... Oh, okay. Oh, well, that's unlucky. Oh, my goodness. Okay. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Now, I'm trying to like condense everything because this is gonna be the last game, and then I have to get to work. Okay, I'm gonna go here. If we get Prince, then this is the team. Okay. Oh boy. Are we gonna get anything? Okay. I can wait on Prince, and then we'll see. We'll see how to do it. Actually, I'll just get Prince now because of this is really weird. I mean, this is a really weird build because I have I have Hinder and I have Warrior, but they're not mixed. So I get Prince here, and then that just basically fixes, you know, helps them. So let me get... Oh, gosh. Okay. Yeah, so this is so weird. Okay. I can do this. This is at least... Yeah, this at least gives us something. Yeah, I'll get Musketeer, and then, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. But it's really weird to have a build that doesn't, where nobody's connect. The two builds aren't, I mean, the two traits aren't connected. I think I've had that before. Okay. Yeah, it was just really, it was really a bummer to see that, you know, basically the Pokemon Company just said, we're in the right, I mean, we can't back down from what we said, so therefore we're gonna you know, be the tough cop and say, yeah, we're right and everybody else is wrong, which will be, I mean, there's so many different elements to this, but this is what I would say about it going forward. This is not, it's not... Will it hurt attendance? I have no idea, because I don't watch. I don't compete, yeah, all that. What I will say is, in the future, when there are potential situations that happen similar to what happened to the two players at this tournament, now anything going forward is going to be highlighted so much. So, like, if I shake the table, if I shake the table, the light's gonna drop. But if I, you know, bang the table, which I think was one of the things. If I bang the table, even slightly, is that seen as excessive celebration or whatever it is? Now, every tournament going forward is going to have that that heightened awareness. That some, you know, a parent or a kid's gonna call that out, and they're just like, yeah. And when the tournament say, "Oh no, that's okay," but they say, "Well, but it happened over there, and it was, you know, therefore, it's gonna." I mean, it could get really weird going forward. But I mean, I try to condense all this into 13 minutes, and I don't know. I probably have, when I have more time to elaborate, I probably will. So, all right. Well, I tried to speak my thoughts on that, and we got to the end in a game. So, if you enjoyed it, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I will see you in the next one.